Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your weekly love reading for this week of October 20th to the 26th. Keep in mind that time is fluid, Pisces. This is your channel, and stick around towards the end. I will be getting each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. So your overall energy for love is luminosity. All right, Pisces. So you are glowing. You are magnetic this week. We do also have the new moon in Libra that you will be getting a reading for in a couple hours after this one goes out. So check the channel for that. But it's very auspicious and aligned that you have luminosity during your love reading, because Libra energy is going to enhance our partnerships. So single Pisces, you are glowing. You are attracting. Sit in this beautiful energy and watch who you magnetize your way. Some of you Pisces, if you're in relationships or connecting to somebody, you may feel like this person is seeing you clearer. They're giving more to your energy. You may be feeling more acknowledged, more heard. And I do feel, for some of you Pisces, there could be somebody that's feeling a need to be closer to you around this time. So luminosity coming through. This is more or less like a self card. So just know that the universe wants you to know that you are radiating for love this week. So let's see what else you got going on here from the Mystic Moons. And you also have the energy of balancing the scales. There it is. Libra energy with the scales. Free will and lessons. All right. So Pisces, you have learned a lot of lessons in your love life, possibly even recently. You may have went through certain things that caused you to face certain parts of yourself, evolve, transform. Some of you may have also went through certain lessons to teach you what you like, teach you what you don't like. And with balancing the scales here, there could have been some final decisions that you made recently in your love life. I feel like for some of you Pisces, you may have made a final decision to open up your energy to new people, to new experiences. Others of you Pisces, there could be somebody here that wants to balance the connection. If you are in a relationships and things have been imbalanced, things have been off, lessons were needed to be learned, there could definitely be an energy of that. But some of you Pisces felt like you were going through it with these lessons recently. You're like, how many more things do I have to go through before the one shows up? And the universe is like, Pisces, it's in the energy. Just keep on moving forward. And the more you do evolve and transform, the more you evolve and transform your life and the people that you attract. So I know sometimes it's annoying. You feel like it's a missed love after a crappy love, after a narcissistic person, and you're kind of like, when is that good energy coming in? So let's see. You do have the energy of free will, so no matter what your situation is with love, with free will and luminosity, just be open. Just try to be open. So your overall energy for love this week with luminosity, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So Pisces, you are focusing on what you have. You are focusing on yourself. You are focusing on your balance, your security. What's coming your way this week is the Ten of Cups, so a really strong sense of happiness. Your influence is the Page of Cups, so there you are, opening up your heart. What's unexpected is the Tower. All right, so there is something unexpected this week. Your advice is the Magician, so your advice is to stay in creator mode, stay in manifestation mode. And your outcome is the Sun. All right, so you're moving to more positive people and more positive experiences for your love life around this time, Pisces. So if there was a final ending here with balancing the scales, yes, it could have been something that was destructive or shocking, but it's actually going to lead you to a more positive individual. Because I do feel like for a lot of you Pisces, if you are not in a relationship, you may have just been dealing with just, I don't want to say the wrong types of people, because it looks like there were certain people that had to connect with you for you to learn things. And sometimes when we learn things, they cause a sense of us needed to be on a reconditioned level. And the Tower in your unexpected position could have showed that there is something that caused a sense of needing to rebuild your energy or recondition how you view love or how you view people or how you approach it. Let's see. On the Queen of Pentacles with the overall energy, we have the Moon and the Knight of Swords. So I feel like for some of you Pisces, you are in the position of speaking your mind, and that could be where this free will energy has come through. What's coming your way? 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune to the Death card. So a big change, or there was a possible ending. If there was any endings in your love life recently, Pisces, it was destined. It was supposed to happen here with the Wheel of Fortune coming in. It was supposed to happen for your happiness, because there is a very high possibility that whatever ended was not making you happy. Page of Cups with your influence with the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like with this position coming underneath the free will energy, Pisces, I feel like you can hold true to yourself and your dignity that you did try. You've been trying, you know? Not to say that other people are to blame, but in terms of your love life connections, you definitely put in effort. You definitely put in the energy that was needed. And I feel like you may be learning what types of dynamics and what types of people just don't mesh well with you. And if you're in a relationship, I feel like you are still effort putting into this connection. But let's see, on the Tower with the unexpected energy, we have the 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. So what's unexpected could be that you were dealing with a very stubborn person that was unwilling to change. Some of you Pisces, if you're in a connection with somebody that you feel like is stubborn, it could be quite surprising that they're still holding strong in their position. So that could be needed to be spoken about there. On the Magician with your advice, we have the 9 of Swords. So your advice is to get out of overthinking, because you may be overthinking what you're putting out there to attract these types of experiences or these people. And on the Sun with your outcome, we have the Page of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. So something new is opening up here for you. So Pisces, if you're in a relationship, I feel like there's a new learning process for you and your person. There may have definitely been something that shook up the connection on purpose for you two to rebuild a possible foundation that wasn't that strong to start off with. And others of you Pisces, I feel like there could be new opportunities for you with love with new people. Your outcome could be that there is some type of communication or some type of spark that you've been waiting for coming into your love life. Whether that be a new person or somebody you already know, there definitely could be the lines of communication being more open, where you are more interested in giving, because it does look like there is somebody here that wants to start something with you, right? The page energy is very starting. So if you're in a relationship, could be a new start and you two learning more about each other and creating balance in the connection. And others of you, it could be a new person here coming in to give you a fresh start. But I feel like it could be connected to a little bit of stress in either trusting it or opening up to it in general. But I feel like for a lot of you Pisces, yes, despite that you are glowing and feeling good, there is a sense of you possibly being a little bit closed off, or a little bit more closed off than maybe you were before an experience or before a specific person. But the energy is opening up for you to feel more love and connect to better people. Let's clarify that Page of Swords here in your outcome with the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. Okay. With the Seven of Cups. Yeah. So I feel like for a lot of you Pisces singles, that after this possible difficulty with this person or destruction in your life, I feel like although you could have been pissed off or annoyed with the King of Swords there, with the Seven of Cups, you are still open to the possibilities. Because despite a difficulty, you learned something here. And if you're in a relationship and it's still moving forward after some type of issue, there definitely could be a sense of you still trying to get over like what happened, but still opening up the possibilities of healing and continuing in this connection. But this reading gives me really big opening up to new vibes. But if you're in a relationship, obviously you could be opening up to the newness that could come from the connection after some possible conflict. So in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart, Pisces, you have really strong Scorpio. We are moving into Scorpio season. You have Pisces and you have Gemini. So now we are going to look into all the way from Aries to Pisces, each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. Take what resonates with this portion as well, Pisces, and leave the rest behind. All right, here we go. We have Aries with I lost myself for a little while and the Eight of Swords. So Aries may have been an energy that made you overthink, caused you to be in your head, thinking of worst case scenario of what could happen in this connection. They're indicating that they lost themselves for a little while, but with the Three of Cups coming in, there could be a potential of a reconciliation with an Aries that caused you some stress. Next up is Taurus. You and I were too young, and the King of Pentacles. So Taurus feels like possibly you two were too young in age or immature in energy for things to work out between the two of you. And with the King of Pentacles to the Seven of Swords, you may feel like you are or were connected to a very avoidant Taurus. Taurus that was avoiding feelings, avoiding effort, and kind of just doing whatever they wanted to do. So it could be best that you stay away from them because they may still be avoidant. Gemini, I hide behind material things, and the Empress. So Gemini could be hiding behind gifts or materialistic energy, work, excuses, things along those lines. With the Empress here and the Judgment card, they do look at you as somebody that they can have growth with, a relationship with, something strong with. And with Judgment coming through, could be that a Gemini wants to have a chance with you, a second chance with you, or to continue this connection. Next up is Cancer with I know I was a distraction from your pain and the Tower. So it could be a shocking energy between you and a Cancer. They feel like they were a distraction from your pain. And it looks like the foundation of this connection could have gotten shaken up here. Let's see, 10 of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. But it does look like there's a high possibility that Cancer still wants to keep this connection. They still want to grow and rebuild possibly what happened between the two of you. Next up is Leo. The timing just wasn't right for us, and the Page of Swords. So Leo is keeping an eye on you, but sometimes the Page of Swords is an energy that just watches but doesn't actually say anything. With the Nine of Cups and the 10 of Wands. I would say it's a 50-50. If a Leo does say something to you, it could be like a question. A Page of Swords would ask, like, how are you? How are you doing? Or they would just make up some excuse to ask you a question about. But some of you feel like Leo was a burden to you and they did not bring you wish fulfillment. They're indicating the timing was off between the two of you for whatever reason why, but they are still curious about you, but they may not be doing much. Virgo, I can't stop thinking about you, and the Star. So Virgo wants to have healing with you. They want to move forward this connection. They feel like you are their wish fulfillment, and they cannot stop thinking about this connection. And with the Three of Swords and the, Nine of Pentacles, could be that this is a Virgo that there was some heartbreak with in the past or some hurt energy in general. Or possibly you meet this Virgo after some type of heartbreak. Libra, we need to let each other go, and the World. So Libra feels like you two may be best off away from each other or best off separated. And with the World to the Six of Swords, Libra may end this connection or put distance between the two of you, or you may have ended this connection and Libra is trying to move on. But definitely a separation energy there. Could also be that there was a long distance connection that maybe just didn't work out. Scorpio, I wonder if you're happy without me, and the Two of Wands. So Scorpio has chosen the new path forward. You may have also done that as well. They're wondering if you are happy without them. They're wondering if you think about them. And with the High Priestess, I feel like Scorpio may be like telepathically trying to connect to your thoughts and feelings, but not actually saying anything, at least for this week. Sagittarius with I am not available and the Ace of Swords. So new communication coming in from a Sagittarius. This could be slightly contradictive, but it may not be. Some of you, a Sagittarius is not available, whether they're dating somebody else or they're just not open to a connection right now. They may actually say that to you here. Or there could be a resurfacing of a Sagittarius who was once not available wanting to talk to you here. Capricorn, I wish I could share my good news with you, and the Two of Pentacles. So Capricorn is indecisive right now. They want to share something with you, but they're not 100% certain that they should. King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like there could be distance between the two of you, whether it was a full-on disconnect or you two are just not really on the best terms at the moment. It does look like Capricorn's going to keep something to themselves, at least for now. Aquarius, I want to be more than friends, and the Four of Cups. So Aquarius feels dissatisfied in this connection. They want to move out of the friend zone and into more of a romantic vibe between the two of you. And with the Ace of Pentacles coming in, they want to make you an offer in hopes that you'll take it and want to move this connection forward. And lastly, we have Pisces towards you, Pisces. So many things remind me of you and the Hanged Man. So this is your energy, Pisces. So take which way you want to take this. But fellow Pisces is getting reminded of you a lot. It's causing them to feel stagnant or stuck, or there has been stuck energy in this connection. Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. So if you're in a relationship with a Pisces, they're definitely getting reminded of you a lot. And there could be that the end of a obstacle is here and there is more action being taken from a fellow Pisces towards you. If you are totally disconnected to a Pisces, I feel like it may stay that way, at least for this week, because it looks like there could be a power play or just one or two of you standing your ground and not saying anything. So let's make sure everyone's out here for you, Pisces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Pisces, thank you for being here and for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you do not lose the channel. And I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now, Pisces.